I'm only touching this one now, okay? Watch. That's all I'm touching. Actually, I might just, no. Check this out, everybody. Woo! 3 weeks ago, Japanese driver's license. And I'm American, so I actually take the test, unlike this man right here, who just writes his name and gets a license. No, but you know, there's so much talk about like, oh, the test is so unfair. Like the officers are just waiting for you to do the smallest little thing so they can take points off and not give you an exam. So I really had this impression that these people were just assholes that just wanted to fail you. And you know what? They are assholes. But I learned something very important when I went down there, and that was, I took the manual transmission exam, right? Went down there. You actually ride with the person who's taking the test in front of you. So you like get to experience the test, I guess, right? And so I get in the car, right? Guy I don't know. First of all, that would never happen in America, right? Liability. Yeah. Lawsuit would shut that down real quick. But so I get in this car, and they are assholes. But after experiencing what I did, you would understand why they're assholes. This guy, maybe he had driven before. I don't know. It was hard to tell. But he must have had a license, because that's what his test was for. So, manual transmission car, stalls the car 3 times on the start line. The officer tells him to start it again. Start it again. Finally, she tells him he's in 3rd gear. You can't start it again. Okay, we got one car guy who's like, thank you. I wrote this joke for you. No, but he's in 3rd gear, and then finally he gets it in 1st gear. We go around the big loop, right? He leaves it in 1st gear, not using the clutch. And if you know what happens when you're driving a manual transmission car, right? So he comes out onto the course, I'm like, shift, please shift. And then when you let your foot off the gas pedal finally, what happens? What happens? Yeah, good job. As the car slows down. As the car slows down, he just, oh god, whiplash, meanly. And he does this on the 1st corner. Then he goes around that corner after we slow down. Again, same thing again. Finally, the officer had the respect for me and for her own life to stop this test ahead of time. So again, they are assholes. And maybe your friend failed even though they could drive. But at least that asshole isn't wheeling around Tokyo in 1st gear. That's all I have to say. So thank God for those assholes. They are protecting your life. Yeah. That was the moral of the story. You like that, Dave?
I love that. I learned something.
So yeah, so I have a license, but I can't drive. I'm always on the train. You know, I sat down on the train the other day across from a girl with an orange face. Too much makeup. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they got like 5 coats of makeup on, and I felt really bad because I just sat across from her and thought about mandarin oranges and got really hungry. And I also felt really bad because the other thought in my head was, all the makeup in the world won't straighten your teeth. Anyways, so but speaking of prostitutes, recently there was a crackdown on prostitution in Pakistan. I was sort of surprised. Pakistan seems like a really strict country. They wouldn't seem to have that kind of problem. But then I heard the name of the town. The name of the town is Lahore. Thank you, Jay, for leading me into that. That's the other one. That's the French version. Jay has a French cousin called Lahore. But again, I wouldn't think Pakistan would have this kind of problem. You know, Pakistan having a problem with prostitution seems like Japan having a problem with crime. Or me having a problem with herpes. I mean, you know, it's all relative, really. It's all relative. And, you know, I fulfill my promises, you know? I will give you a lovemaking experience that will stay with you forever. And that's what's important. And hopefully my comedy is just as infectious. Thank you very much.